Hello everyone, my name is Gnanaraju. I'm a certified nutritionist, fitness consultant, wellness coach working for last 18.5 years. With my experience, I would like to present you one of the wonderful topics video related to women's health. So women's wellness health. So this will give you a lot of clarity about the woman, different stages of life and what are the problems they face and how to address them in terms of wellness and nutrition and lifestyle habits correction. But before that, let me introduce about myself. My name is Gnanaraja. I was a former district registrar, group 1 officer, gazetted officer, worked under government of Andhra Pradesh for about 10 years. Then I quit my job and working now with the Herbalife Nutrition as a 20K senior executive president member. I'm a nutritionist, fitness consultant, and personal wellness coach working for last 18.5 years. I have a lot of certifications in nutrition, fitness, and sports nutrition, consultation, and exercise science. And I'm a triathlete, marathon runner, and cyclist, and CPR AD certified, and Zumba Strong by Zumba instructor. So you can reach out to me through my coach Gnanaraju. They are the handles for Insta and Facebook, and you can also look at my name Gnanaraju in YouTube also. So the reason why we came into the Herbalife company come into existence because of our company founder's mummy. Her name is Joanne. She lost her weight at very young age due to overdose of prescription pills to lose her weight. So our company founder Marcus thought people should not lose their lives for the sake of losing their weight. So there should be simple and safe way, easy to lose weight. So to maintain weight, that's the reason. One of the reasons why he started his company called Herbalife Nutrition. So actually, the women are behind our company. So in India, it's like a huge population. There is a burden of population, and with the population, actually, there is also burden on the women also. There is unequal sex distribution ratio in 1991 2001. You can see the girl generation population is becoming less, whereas boys population is growing more and more. So that means sex ratio is actually unequal. It's not 1,000:1,000. It's not 1:1. It's 940:1,000. So deficit of 3 crore women and 60 million girls are missing. 2,000 girls aborted every day in India. A girl child is killed and disowned every hour. 35% of the girls sexually abused between 12 to 16 years. Unfortunately, these are the sad facts. And maternal mortality is still high comparing with even Bangladesh and Pakistan. Our maternal mortality is even higher levels. This is now 330 out of 1 lakh births. So now, and we also have a culture that have a son and your name is continuous. Your name continues. So this kind of tendency actually making girls not to they don't not girls child encouraging. It's like men boys child encouraging. And in this context, how to improve this wellness health? A wellness includes, it's a prevention part of the health. It's not just like a sickness part of the health. It includes social, spiritual, physical, mental, and spiritual, emotional, occupational wellness, health. So it's not just the absence of disease. So related to the body, mind, and spirit, and physical fitness, lifestyle, and stress related everything, habits correction, and all that. So for that to reach, you require proper nutrition and balanced nutrition, vitamins and minerals, and take out good water, exercise, and deep relaxation, and everything put together. And unfortunately, stress becomes a bigger problem for women comparing with men. And as per the Center for Chronic Disease and Control (CDC), about 75 to 90% doctor visits are related to stress related. So because of stress, digestion related problems, also immune function, stress disorders, and weight gain, a lot of things will happen. And though stress is there for men also, but women take more stress. They're more sensitive to the stress, right? So violence also becoming more and more for women compared with men. And that's the reason why you require proper sleep. 8 hours of good sleep is very important for women, not just men. It also equally important for women. And exercise is also equally important. Exercise leads to strength, which leads to confidence, which results in happiness. So a whole day to become happy, you require compulsory exercise. And exercise also improves, tone and muscle and cerebral function, brain function, cardiovascular function, and musculoskeletal system, and weight management, and including mood and quality of life. It's the weight loss is only temporary goal, but healthy living is a lifetime commitment. So you require to have a lifetime commitment of healthy living, to prevent the diseases and come out of You shouldn't want to go to hospitals at all. That kind of commitment is required. Towards that, you require exercise and diet and lifestyle habits correction. And many women, watch TVs, serials, and all that. But while doing it, you can also spend some time for exercise also while watching cell phone or TVs. So likewise, you cannot say that I don't have any time. You don't have any hills. If you don't have any hills, you can go for staircase, climbing. And it's not having time; it's about making time. You have to find time, and you can understand how many housewives really do morning walking or exercise in the grounds. Many they don't do. Only very few women will be there, but most of the time men will be grounds, playgrounds, and walking grounds and other things. So that's the reason why you women have to find time to do exercise and go with the children. At least you can play with the children. While playing children also is like exercise. And if you cannot say you don't have time, at least when you wake up, in pajamas and this kind of clothes, then you immediately can do 10-15 minutes before you go for a bath or morning routine. So if you are doing a office workout, most of the women nowadays in software jobs and call center and executive jobs, you can do in the office also. You can do chair workouts, triceps, dips and stretches, and ab crunches and squats in the chair itself. But you cannot go for excuses. And 1 hour if you cannot spend, that means whole 100% you are actually inactive. At least if you can spend 1 hour in exercise, that means you are only at least 4% of your day, at least you are active. And find time, doing strolls, lunchtime strolls or dinner time strolls after the exercise, after eating, I can make a little walking here and there. And it is not self-sacrifice important. What is required for women is self-development. Our women, lot of people, they found this problem like, let it be, anything happen to me, no problem. But my family should be happy. My husband should be happy. So I serve more first, husband rather than myself. Let him do exercises. Let me sacrifice my life. That is not the correct way. If self-sacrifice is not noble, self-development is noble. Meaning, if you do exercise, if you take care of yourself first, before you take care of your husband and children, you become stronger so that you can take much more about them. You are living for your husband and children only. But if you don't take care of yourself, you become more weaker, and eventually you cannot serve them even more. So that is the reason why mother should eat first, before serving to children. This is a very good attitude you require to understand it. So wife should eat first and wife should do exercise first. Then she should serve the husband so that she can serve forever longer, right? Many housewives, they don't eat in time. They skip the breakfast. They eat lunch, at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock directly. So you should not do that. Skipping breakfast or delaying breakfast is also denying breakfast. The metabolism, goes down. The engine in the body goes down. So you end up in a lot of health complications. At least have some shake. The shake is better. It is a simple and easy to make. Within 1 minute, you can make a shake, and just 200 calories, but it has all full of nutrition. You can see, look at the picture, and money is by same money, but different style. So instead of going for, chapati, idli, puri, dosa, all parota, you can go for a shake. It's a money wise same, but nutrition wise, this is very excellent, good. So now this afresh in place of tea, coffee, just to make it afresh and you can keep drinking. There are a lot of flavors also there you can enjoy: lemon, ilachi, ginger, peach, cinnamon, and including tulsi. Different flavors came out. You can, in place of tea, coffee, you can just sip it. 1 cup of tea, coffee goes to 1 hour walking, equivalent to 100 calories. So instead of when you cannot do so much of walking, at least replace that tea, coffee with the afresh. And as per the scientists, as per the nutrition, you require your plate is supposed to be like this: different colors with all proteins and vitamins and minerals. But very few people understand this technical jargon. What is omega-3 fat? Where is it? How much to be taken? People don't have any idea how much protein, how much calories, and how much complex carbohydrates, fiber, water. So very tough to measure and take it, though you may be knowing it. So that is the reason why we have the ready-made nutrition solutions. Is very practical. A good nutrition plus healthy lifestyle is equal to immunity. So it actually improves immunity. But unfortunately, to go for a natural kind of food, Many people are getting scared because of the pesticide residues in our vegetables and all. This report is not given by me. It comes from the, even government agencies like agricultural departments. Many came out that conclusion that, our vegetarian vegetables are full of toxins. I'm not telling don't eat. I'm telling you should know how to, come out of it. Otherwise, at least you should be not having any kind of deficiencies in the nutrition. There should not be any gaps. But most of the report says our foods is, compared with our ancestors, we are not eating enough vitamins and minerals, and the kind of quality there in the ancestral time is not there now. And foods are depleted of nutrients because of three reasons: improper growing methods, improper storing methods, improper cooking methods. The way we cook, the way we store, going wrong. So added to this, our busy schedule. We are very busy, morning to evening, busy, no time to eat also. And often, most of the time, we have sedentary lifestyle, sitting, not enough sweat is going. So our diet is also not balanced. We are eating a lot of sugar, salt, fats, chemicals, and carbohydrates, and we are not eating enough of proteins, vitamins, minerals, fiber, and water, and antioxidants, and other things, phytonutrients, and all. So as per Ayurvedic, science, it says when diet is wrong, medicine is of no use. When diet is correct, medicine is of no need. Meaning, diet is so much important. But unfortunately, diet is going wrong and lifestyle is going wrong. We can see this, our ancestors did a lot of manual work. But nowadays, everybody have cell phone, mixie, washing machine, gas stove, and all that. So they are hardly do any work. So that's the reason why sweat hardly goes. So those days, those years, yesteryears, they do hard work and they eat so-called normal food. But now our people are doing smart work, but continue to eat the same old kind of pattern of food. Those foods are made for them, our ancestors, for their kind of lifestyle. Now we have to redesign our lifestyle, the food and the lifestyle according to our requirements, right? So it's just like that. Using 4G food, 4G phone, 3G phone, but eating 1G food, how it matters? It's not matching, na? So eating, 5G food for 5G times is matching. 5G phone, 5G food. Generations are changing, but food-wise, we are eating 1G, old generation food. That kind of hard work, manual work, you require a lot of, low-calorie food, but balanced diet food. Unfortunately, we are not eating. That's the reason why we provide these nutrition solutions. Added to that, nowadays, big problem is obesity. Once people are putting on weight because sitting, a lot of gynec problems also will be, periods will be irregular, PCOD, thyroid, fatty liver, kidneys, a lot of problem, cancer, breast cancer, uterus cancer, cervical cancer, a lot of kind of problems are coming. So let me talk, women at all ages from womb to tomb, a very interesting womb to tomb, childhood, adolescent, and elders. They have their different kind of requirements, particularly related to women. So the average woman loses 5 pounds of muscle every decade, adds 10 pounds of fat every decade. By 50, reduces muscle mass by 1/3. By 60, reduces muscle mass by half with a high percentage of body fat. Meaning, with the age, muscle mass goes down and body fat increases. So by default, the fat increases. So muscle goes down. So what we have to do as a precaution to have a wellness, average woman needs to increase the muscle mass and reduce the body fat. That's by default. So from infancy, childhood, adolescent, young adult, unmarried to married and perimenopausal, menopausal stages, we are going to discuss the nutrition requirements and lifestyle habits requirement. Okay, from infancy, childhood, their growth will be higher, grow like this, So 1 gram of protein, on an average, 1 gram of, 1 gram of, for 1 kilo of body weight. Whereas for children, you require 1 kilo of body weight, you require 2 grams of protein, not 1 gram of protein for other elders. You require 2 grams of protein, meaning double the protein they require because they grow in terms of height. So, but unfortunately, we don't give. So we ignore. So I'm not telling you means you are doing or I am doing. It's talking about general sense. Sex selection, people always have, this kind of discriminating nutrition for the girl. And for boy, they give good nutrition. For the girl, they don't give proper nutrition. Discriminating healthcare also. They don't take care, well for the girl child. And then we have the dietary shake for children, available in chocolate form and strawberry flavor with 17 essential vitamins and very good for the bone growth and brain growth. And many children, they love this product. very nice product. And adolescent between 10 to 15 years, again, same hormones, start happening, disturbance start happening, and undernourishment will happen. People become weak also. Underweight will be anemic and early childbearing. Sometimes they go for early childbearing and abortion, all that. So in the teenage level, hormones play havoc. Menstrual hygiene is a big issue. Pubertal problem, PCOD, polycystic ovaries, and other problems, thyroid, those kind of problems also start happening. And the reproductive age between 20 to 44 years, unplanned and unplanned, unwanted pregnancies and abortions, and some kind of sexually transmitted infections and diseases and HIV and all that, pregnancy complications and anemic. And we have very good solutions for weight gain. You can see the transformation. We increase the muscle mass and the bone mass, that not necessarily fat mass. Outside people to gain weight difficult, whereas here you can see the transformation weight gain. A time, for 20s and late 30s, and they usually get into job or they into housewife or businesswoman, something like that. Excuse me. So balancing career and family becomes a big tougher job, and naturally stress also increases, and they usually come into this pregnancy. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So once anybody becomes pregnant, what will happen? So nowadays, they put you under house arrest kind. They don't make you to do any work. In the olden days, till the 6th month, 7th month, they keep on doing field work. Now, Lakshmi came and you are giving great one more baby into the family, so you don't work. So they put on weight. Because of that, they put on weight. They keep on giving biryanis, sweets and ice creams and everything. The best of the sweets, the best of the fruit, best of the things all they be given. So they end up in putting on a lot of weight, and they actually use a lot of sugar, also end up in gestational diabetes. So healthy pregnancy is also equally important. We should not overstuff with sugars or calories, and you should not undernourish them with vitamins and minerals. We require proper vitamins and minerals, and including folic acid and iron and all that. And that's the reason why we have this good nutrition for pregnant ladies also. And we also have good nutrition for pregnant, like energy drinks and sports drinks, and we design the program according to requirement. You can look at my plate, how we eat nourishment, proper nourishment. And during pregnancy also, a lot of products are there. We should not use for weight loss, but unless recommended by the doctor. But otherwise, we should give for like a healthy baby, can give right nutrition so that good for the baby, brain, because brain growth will happen from 0 age. So for the baby, so through mother, we can give this prenatal nutrition. So actually, mothers are not just mothers. Everybody is supposed to be using 5 to 7 colors of fresh fruits and vegetables. But you tell me who are eating? Practically difficult. These measuring these 7 colors. So, but this is required because the fruits and vegetables have these vitamins. The moment you heat any food, vitamins will get denatured, means they die. So vitamins means the vital amine. Vital means vitality, amine means life. So bubbling with energy and all. So if you don't have these vitamins and minerals, you end up in low in energy. So we have the multivitamin mineral herbal tablets consisting of 23 essential vitamins and minerals. And like we have our colleague, Murali is a lecturer, and he and his wife, they were not having children. So after using herbal nutrition, after losing weight, and the doctor advised them to lose weight, and using the good nutrition, they conceived. Not that we are giving any medical claims. We are not giving any medical claims nor any claims, but indirect benefits are there. That when you give proper nourishment, good hormones will happen. When you lose some weight, fat, definitely a lot of improvement will be there in even conceiving and productivity and reproductivity and other things. And when you have thyroid kind of problem, thyroid is a metabolic disorder, right? So that it affects the metabolism. So this herbal control also will be great help because it actually increases the metabolism. Metabolism is like consisting of like an engine cycle inside the body, consisting of catabolism and anabolism put together called metabolism. And in 30s, late 30s and 40s, usually some more menopausal problems will come. And perimenopausal stage will be, it's not exactly menopause, but perimenopause, a lot of hormonal also problems will be. And people sometimes, they think I already got menopause. But actually, the menopause happens usually in 50s and 55, something like that. But if that happens at 40s, It happens unnaturally because of lack of hemoglobin or lack of nourishment, nutrition to the body. So when nutrition is given, our shakes are given, again period starts. They say, sir, we thought I got into menopause. We say, no, 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 no. If that is a menopause, then why periods are coming again? So that means unnaturally they are stopped because you are not giving enough nutrition to the body. So these are the 5 medical complications that are great concern for women, particularly in 30s and late 30s and 40s. Heart disease, breast cancer, osteoporosis, depression, and autoimmune disorders like rheumatoid arthritis and other things. Why screening tests are important? That's the reason why you require a lot of screening tests. For breast cancer, you require mammography, ultrasound. For cervical cancer, you require pap smear test. Okay, like that. So you have to go for a continuously every 6 months proper checks. And particularly for women, the 30s and 40s, that hormones actually remove that ossification. That's called bone density will go down. That's called bones become weak, fragile, and brittle. So that's the reason why you require bone density test to check how much is the density of the bones, calcium and all that. So that's the reason why we have this joint support. They become cartilage between the bones, it gets denatured. Okay. So once we have this joint support, we have the joint support with the glucosamine and scutellaria root extract and essential trace minerals like copper and manganese. This is very, very good actually. So that joint again gets strengthened. Okay. So joint problems are nowadays coming a lot for women after 40s and 50s. So we can always give it along with our shakes, you can also give joint support. And also for skin cancer. Nowadays, skin cancers are becoming a problem. So watch for the moles and show to dermatologist. And colorectal cancers, look out for the polyps and high blood pressure. So once you age, naturally BP also goes up because of the heart problems also becoming normal nowadays for women. So high cholesterol, you have to check for the cholesterol and triglycerides also in the normal range or no. So if you have a cholesterol problem or triglycerides problem, go for a beta heart. So beta heart is good for reducing the bad cholesterol and increasing the good cholesterol because it's made up of oat beta glucan from the oats that will be taken. So now for diabetes, if it comes for the by birth, it's called type 1 diabetes. Sugar comes after some age, that's called type 2 diabetes. As I said, remember during the pregnancy, suddenly because mother is eating a lot of sugars, that's called the gestational diabetes. So either ways, all the 3 diabetes are dangerous, and particularly type 2 diabetes is preventable, or it can actually overcome type 2 diabetes. You can make it to normal. It's a lifestyle disorder by and large instead of type 1. Type 1 is a by birth. Lifelong they have to be depending on the insulin. So glaucoma, usually, in 30s and 40s, you have to check your eyes also for glaucoma if sugar is affected. So if the diabetes levels are high, so you can always go for a low glycemic index food, such as our Herbalife Nutrition. Herbalife Nutrition shakes are high in, they are very good in low GI, low glycemic index, very, very good for diabetic people. So low GI means low glycemic index. From index of 0 to 55, the scale, is called low GI foods. Whereas if you go for a brown rice, it's a medium GI, 50 GI index of 56 to 69. And if it is a white rice, it is a high GI, meaning above 70, which increases more sugar. So diabetes chances will be more. So that is the reason why instead of going for a white rice or maida-based foods, go for shake. Shake is always safe for diabetic people. Okay. Active fiber complex. Fiber actually acts like a stabilizer for diabetes. It won't see that spikes will not come in the digestion because sugar will not be unable to get absorbed quickly. The fiber actually makes like a speed breaker in absorbing the sugar levels in the body. Plus, along with the bowel movement is also good, increases the bowel movement and also good for increasing the intestinal bacteria. That's why the fiber is also called prebiotic. And it has also soluble and insoluble fibers. And you can add this fiber in the shakes. So the shake is always safe for the diabetic as well as for anyone. And right supplements always matter. Remember, supplements, they actually fill up the gaps in the digestion, fill up the gaps in your nutritional part. For example, you are not eating any fruit, so you can always go for a supplementation, multivitamin. You are not going for a, regular, very disciplined diet. So always good to go for supplements like antioxidants, vitamins and minerals, and digestion problem is there. You are eating outside food a lot. So then you definitely go for a probiotic kind. So vitamin deficiency, like vitamin D also nowadays becoming big problem for women. So osteoporosis, as I said, remember, with the age, the calcium levels goes down because of these two hormones, progesterone and estrogen. They actually leach means remove the calcium content in the bone. So you require proper vitamin D supplements and also proper calcium supplements. So if you only give calcium, then there will be chances of kidney stones. So that is the reason why the calcium should be absorbable. So if it is added with vitamin D and magnesium, the intensity of absorption will be increasing more. So that's the reason why we have this herbal calcium, very high quality calcium, improves that absorption of the calcium, increase the bone density quickly. And post reproductive years after 45 years and above, and lifetime gender violence and obesity, osteoporosis. Remember, these kind of issues will be heart problem, BP, cholesterol, and energy low, all these kind of problems. So we can always go for a low caffeine alternative. Instead of tea, coffee, you can go for a fresh. Our fresh is available in different flavors, as I said, remember. And protein also equally important, protein should be given every day and every meal. But unfortunately, sometimes we give one day non-veg, Sunday chicken, sometimes we don't give. And every day we should give, and every meal it should be protein. So that is the reason why we require, most of the time we have the protein deficiencies. That's the reason I always go for proteins and nutrition and all that. And when protein levels are low, so you can experience the hair fall, and hemoglobin levels also generally will be low, because he means iron, globin means protein. So protein levels, globin means protein. So globin is down, heme is down, iron is down. So you require proper iron and protein supplements. When the globins and proteins are high, normal levels, they come to normal level, hemoglobin is normal. So BP levels also usually will be normal, and energy levels also normal. Other than the BP, hemoglobin is low, BP also becomes low, anemic, BP levels low, low BP, hypotensive, and energy levels also goes down. So that's the reason why this nutrition has great impact on the woman, particularly after 40s and 50s. And we also have protein bites. You can also try protein bites like a healthy snack. And a lot of women, they have this problem of, they do a lot of sweat in the kitchen, but they don't, that sweat has to be replenished. When they do exercise also, that has to, lot of electrolytes will get lost with the sweat. So we require bioavailable electrolytes like B1, B2, B5, B12, and C. So we have excellent, good protocol H24 hydrate. You can use it during the workout. Also, if you are in a lot of like kitchen, hot environment, you can also take it. And H24 rebuild strength. It is very, very vital for woman in terms of hemoglobin, because it also has a protein, and it also has a high quality BCAAs, branch chain amino acids, and also iron also is there. And also it has, all the good qualities for a post workout snack. So after the workout, within half an hour, you can have it. So many women do exercise, but they become tired because they don't take this kind of nutrition to the body. In 40s, contraception problem will be, and menopausal problem, and tendency to gain weight. So you have to understand about calcium requirements and lipid profile you have to keep on checking. So managing chronic disease, like I said, remember chronic disease like sugar, BP, heart problem, cancer. Most of the time they put on weight. In 40s they become like, auntie, we call them aunties. So like gents, they become like uncles. Before marriage they're normal only, but they put on weight. I said, remember, with the age they put on fat and decreases the muscle mass. Like sugar, BP, cholesterol, heart problem, cancers, and all that, it has to be you should be taken care. Jim Rohn says, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Meaning you have to treat your body like a temple, not like a dustbin. Meaning your body should not be having extra unnecessary fat. Fat is nothing but a dustbin, unless stuff is coming into the body and trying to create a traffic jam through plaques building up in the arteries. That causes actually heart attacks and heart strokes and brain strokes. You can see this, So that's the reason why better is to prevent it. And visceral fat is more dangerous, deadly. Okay. So the visceral fat, when it's the high levels, healthy liver becomes fatty liver. So once it becomes fatty liver, outside very difficult. In the first two levels, it is irreversible. After third level, liver cirrhosis and all that will happen. The most dangerous kind of cancer. It takes 30 to 40 lakhs to, that for undergo the surgery and it will transplantation, all that. Instead, you can always prevent, and prevent all these complicated surgeries and complicated health challenges. And that's the reason why you should not have a tummy. Tummy should not come out. So many women, they try to hide it out with the sari, try to hide it. So they don't want to show. But men, it will be coming out. But women always, they'll be in sari. So usually Indian women, they try to don't show up. But actually, it's only showing outside in terms of tummy coming out, pate coming out. It's called apple shape, more dangerous. And not only that, but because intestinally, there are small intestine, that also becomes colon, becomes toxins. Because of colon's toxicity or unhealthy digestive system, the food, whatever you eat, will not get absorbed. So you feel like you're tired. I ate just now. What happened to the food? That happens because of lack of proper nutrition and lack of proper cleaning of the digestive system. So that is the reason why you require fiber plus lots of water. Fiber, jadu jesa, just like it tries to remove that toxin from the body. And also you require proper antioxidants, vitamins and minerals. They like to cleanse it inside. So improves nutrition absorption. Cell activator has that absorption. So naturally it increases the vitality and energy. It also has a powerful antioxidants like alpha lipoic acid, and like many good anti-powerful antioxidants are there. Resveratrol and other things. Healthy gut actually improves immunity. And 70% of the immunity comes from the gut. Gut is also called second brain. This is first brain, second brain. They talk to each other. So to increase the memory power and all that. So gut should be clean. So now to get this gut clean and gut friendly, we require probiotic substances. And probiotics generally, outside we eat in from the sour food like yesterday's food and sometimes curd and dahi and all that. But unfortunately, some of it only get absorbed. Some of it will be get digested here at the HCl, hydrochloric acid environment of the stomach. Stomach acids will try to digest it. Very few will actually get into the gut. So that's the reason why we have this friendly bacteria called probiotic Bacillus coagulans. This friendly bacteria will be taken inside in terms of sachet. It's very, very good actually. Okay, so that will help you to overcome the bloating and healthy digestion and also for healthy gut. And we also have the aloe plus aloe vera, this in terms of capsule. So it removes the toxins and also good for the healthy gut. And when you come to 50s and menopausal hot flashes will be, and urinary infections, vaginal dryness will be, natural drop in bone density and need for calcium, check for blood pressure and diabetes, mammography and bone density scan. In 50s, usually for women, this kind of, they keep on going for a routine checkup. So you need to go. And body water also retains more because of either toxicity or because of stress or lack of sleep, and a lot of things are there. So that is the reason why a lot of fat will accumulate. Remember I said the age, that's called cellulite thick fat. It's called pseudo muscle, false muscle. It looks like a muscle, but it's not the muscle. It looks like, here. So we don't want so much of unnecessary fat. So with that, inside of it, a lot of water will be retained. So that is the reason cellulose will help you to remove that cellulite. So that extra unnecessary stubborn fat. You won't be camera shy when you reach your level 10. So many people, they try to protect themselves just by showing only face because they want to hide their entire body. But when you have reached your target, you become the best shape in your life. So you can actually, you need not be camera shy. And perimenopausal stage will come before the menopause, before the menopause, perimenopause. So the time leading up to menopause, natural part of aging that signals the end of your reproductive years, and ovary shut down and makes less estrogen, progesterone. So estrogen, progesterone levels are main woman friendly or woman showing hormones. Actually, they become slow. Naturally, a lot of problems will be woman's choice. That's the reason why we come out with a woman's choice, the recent addition to our Herbalife nutrition brand. And it is made up of chaste berry, helps manage healthy mood during monthly hormone fluctuation. It has just 127 mg. It's good actually. So improves female fertility, benefits of chest berry, relieves PMS symptoms, menopausal symptoms, premenstrual breast pain, boosts female libido, the sexual drive. It increases. So it enhances, means if it is a low, it increases. So it also has soy isoflavone, 60 milligrams, helps manage irritability, mental fatigue associated with monthly hormone fluctuation, menopause-related stress. So the isoflavones from the soya protein, they are nothing but phytonutrients. They are derived, phyto means plants. The University of Pittsburgh Medical Center suggested standard doses of 40 to 60 milligrams daily. So ours is in 60 milligrams. So in between 40 to 80. So it also relieves and helps in PMS symptoms. Very good for premenstrual syndrome. In the premenstrual, say abdominal pain, mood swings, and tender breasts, and nausea, muscle pain, and joint aches, and vomiting, loss of appetite, loss of energy, acne will come, constipation, fluid retention, bloating, and fatigue and headaches. All these comes under PMS, premenstrual syndrome. This will be relieved because of this wonderful product. And menopause, soy isoflavone also help relieve symptoms of menopause like hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings, fatigue, vaginal dryness, sleep disturbances. So menopause reduces the number and severity of hot flashes by this actually, woman's choice reduces the number and severity of hot flashes by 11%. So improve symptoms of PCOD also, polycystic ovary syndrome or disease. Incorporate isoflavone is also simple dietary change that may help you ease multiple PCOS symptom. So PCOS, for polycystic ovary symptom is, actually, as I said, remember all these kind of symptoms, they will be relieved. And reduce fatigue also for middle-aged women. Fatigue will go off and menopausal symptoms will come down and weakness will come down. And also fights osteoporosis. A decline in estrogen significantly increase risk of bone loss. Soya isoflavones increase the bone mineral density. 1 in 3 women over 50 will experience a fracture related to bone loss. So they need to contain at least 75 milligrams of isoflavone. That's what we have. And breast cancer, this is also very good friendly for avoiding or preventing soya isoflavones for preventing breast cancer. Population, lot of research studies are given already. So now we understand about the benefits of woman's choice. And now with the age, memory loss also will happen. Memory and attention, speed, focus, flexibility goes down. So we also have good nutrition in terms of good fat called omega-3 fats. Omega-3 fats are considered the best fats for nourishment taking inside. It also, our product also has omega-3 plus the EPA and DHA, icosapentaenoic acid and docosahexaenoic acid. Very, very helpful omega-3 acids and good fats. And in terms of capsule, it's available with us. We call the Herbalife line. And when you give omega-3, it also has good for eyes and brain and nervous system, hormone support, inflammation reduction, blood sugar, and even breast health, heart health, lung health, pregnancy, cholesterol, even for weight loss, burning fat. And Nightworks, we also have wonderful addition in our product called Nightworks, consisting of nitric oxide from precursor L-arginine. L-arginine or precursor Nightworks actually has a lot of healthy benefits as per Dr. Louis Gennaro. Cardiovascular system, respiratory tract, peripheral nervous system, central nervous system, gastrointestinal tract, cell-proof, immunology, sexual health. It has a lot of healthy benefits. So this also can be helpful for for heart and other things. And body age, with the age, naturally they look older. Wrinkles will come, dryness will come. So collagen goes down. Collagen is a connecting tissue made of a protein. Actually, it is there in the hypodermis. So this collagen actually makes elasticity for the skin. Not only skin but also in the arteries and joints also, like helps forming the cartilage also. So wrinkles and fine lines and dry skin all will go off with the skin booster, new addition product, very beautiful product, the orange flavor. So even for joint pains you can use this. And we make and taste, give tasty shakes, tasty shakes. And all these products are balanced nutrition, vitamins and minerals. And we also teach healthy recipes, how to make healthy recipes in the home, in your kitchen. In 60s and beyond, exercise and healthy diet and weight management very helpful. And more risk of heart and ovarian, uterine, breast cancer, benign cancers, many will come. So you have to be careful. and uterine vaginal dryness and prolapse, and discomfort, osteoarthritis. A lot will come in 60s and beyond. Bigger the age, naturally there will be more the cycle, more the kind of problems will come in the health challenges. So that is the reason why you have to look exercise and lifestyle habits correction, and diet is very, very essential. And don't forget about calcium and vitamin D and exercise and diet and your healthy support, healthy community also equally important. So don't miss out exercise. I said about it has a lot of health benefits, but exercise means many people only sit for yoga. It's not just for only sitting yoga and doing pranayama. You require both kind of balance exercises like aerobic and anaerobic. Aerobic once in weekly twice thrice, and the same way with anaerobic, weekly twice thrice. So exercise is not the solution for weight loss. Many people think exercise is the only weight loss, the solution for weight loss. 100%. No, exercise is only 20% of the equation. 80% is diet and 100% is mindset. So when you do exercise, many people do exercise, but they don't have proper nourishment, nutrition to the body. So again, they become weak. So that's the reason we require a lot of good nutrition like proteins, and H24 hydrate is given, H24 rebuild strength is given. And you can see me there. I was making blue t-shirt. I was actually helping in group workout session. In green t-shirt, I was there helping them in group workouts. We help all this, in a club. And workout challenges we conduct, dance workouts, Zumba and Bali and all. And we also recognize the people. We celebrate their success. We conduct like a healthy community. Actually, that creating healthy community, the stress levels go down, share each other's experiences and all. Alongside of educating on the lifestyle habits correction, we keep on educating what food to be taken, what not to be taken, how much to be taken, when to take, how much oil to be taken, when you buy, how to understand the label, how much can spend, how to spend when you go for a shopping, when you go to party, what to be eaten, what not to be eaten, interesting facts, what to be kept in the refrigerator, what to be kept in the dining table. All this education goes a long way in your mind. So best break, we also have best breakfast award, so it's a best breakfast in entire world, and 300 staff scientists are there, 50 plus PhDs are there, 77 million canisters, every year we sell so much. So it's thoroughly tested from seed to feed, from the ground to it goes into our mouth. Hundreds of tests, like 380 tests for Formula 1, 470 tests for Formula 2 multivitamin, and herbal tea on 120. Same way, hundreds of tests are done before we take into our mouth. So they are thoroughly checked, they are safe. FSSA compliance with all FSSA Food Safety Standards Authority of India guidelines, and it's also number one brand in entire weight management entire world. Number one brand in entire world in terms of weight management. Also number one brand in meal replacement and protein supplement combined together in entire world. And our sports products, sports range, also award-winning products, the best products. And you can see the wonders, the weight loss results from people from villages to towns and cities. Mrs. Lavanya, she is a Telugu film actress, and she worked in a lot of serials. You can see the transformation of Lavanya ma'am. And likewise, you can see from people who are 124 kilos, now they are coming to 80s and 90s. You can see this lady, Anita ma'am, lost 30 kgs. And you can see the transformation, how they look big before, bulky, now they look very slimmer, as if they are before marriage. Sujata Reddy ma'am, you can see the transformation. And you can see the glow in the face. Whereas if you cut down the food, you become like a sick person. Whereas you can see the transformation. They look much, much younger, much, much glow in the face. They look more healthier. You can see Swapna ma'am with awesome results. And likewise, if you're looking for a personalized plan for you on diet and fitness and lifestyle habits correction, we are there for you. If you already have a Herbalife coach, please meet them. If you don't have anyone, we are there to help you. Okay. So I already explained about my details. You can look out at my coach Gnanaraju handles, Facebook and Instagram, and YouTube is Gnanaraju channel. And simple ordinary life. I was also leading me and my wife. We are simple. But after coming to group one services, I put on weight. You can see me. My eyes also having big tummy, white shirt. Assistant IG, Assistant Inspector General of Judicial Stamps. I go in the morning and come back by night. As a district registrar, also very, very hectic job and very responsible job, very tough position, stressful job. There, I eat whatever is available, indisciplined lifestyle. That's I also put on weight. Actually, I came for my wife. Okay, so My wife was in 21, 22 years. You can see the transfer. How she was. So much obese. She went twice to obesity clinic. She couldn't get the great result there. Now we can use, after using Herbalife products, you can see the transformation. She'll look amazing. Now she is 44 years. There she is 21, 22 years. Now I also lost weight, I 12 kilos in just 2.5 months. And you can see the transformation of me. And now I'm 52 years, and my wife is 44 years, before 27 and 21. So we preach whatever we practice, whatever we preach, living what we preach, very important. I also, do full marathon for running 42 kilometers. My wife also does 5 kilometers run, and my children do half marathon and 10 kilometers. And our entire family is a fit family, and our children grown taller with the right nutrition. See, from the beginning, and my wife lost weight, and I also lost weight. We became slimmer. Our children gone taller with the nutrition, and that's what we practice. That's what we preach, and we educate people. This all because of great people like Jim Rohn, international business philosopher. We are very fortunate to have these kind of great people in our company as brand ambassadors, Mary Kom and Virat Kohli. We observe them, we see them closely, and we also very fortunate to have Cristiano Ronaldo as a brand ambassador. He loves Herbalife shakes, and he loves, and he's a very genuine person, it. So dietitian advisory board, we have top class nutrition advisory board member, consider top class professors in nutrition, like registered dietitian, like Harvard dietitians and Nobel Prize winners. I got trained from Dr. Louis Ginner, a Nobel Prize winner. Dr. Dana Ryan, she's a sports nutritionist. Dr. Susan Bowerman, registered dietitian from Harvard. She's a professor also. Dr. Kent Bradley, Dr. David Heber, you can see his credentials, so many awards. World in topmost sought after scientist come professor, and in the America she's top 5. And I fortunate to get lot of training from this wonderful doctor, Dr. David Heber, and also from Dr. Luigi Grattan. And Dr. John Agnabi is a company CEO. And before coming to Herbalife as a CEO, he worked as a health secretary in White House. And we also fortunate to have great training from this great man, Dr. Richard Henry Carmona. He was the 17th Surgeon General of America. Great man. So we are fortunate to get this kind of wonderful, great training and support system. So that's the reason why we got this perspective about international exposure about the nutrition, weight management, and lifestyle habits correction, all that. To reach out to me, YouTube, website, all the details are given, phone numbers. And if you already have a coach, Herbalife coach, please talk to him. If you don't have anyone, we are there to help you. And our goal is to make the world healthier and happier. I hope you enjoyed this session. And if you like the video, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video to many people so that they also get benefited. If you already have a Herbalife coach, talk to him. If you don't have any such kind of Herbalife coach, talk to me. We are there to help you. So wish you all the best. God bless you. Thank you so much for your patience. Wish you all the best. Tata, see you. Bye-bye.